Proof that any sound can be used as a jump scare if you just try hard enough. The Quiet Ones is the latest scary movie to hit theaters. This one about a professor who is studying a subject whose relation to the paranormal is a mystery to him and his small crew experimenting on her. As he attempts to scientifically engage with the process, things continue to ravel out of his control. So let's start with the good. This cast is on its game. Jared Harris is confident and clever as this professor, and the newcomers playing the students who join him all seem to fill their roles quite nicely. I also really enjoyed, and let's go ahead and call this the best thing, the way the filmmakers showed restraint with the now ubiquitous found footage gimmick. This is one of those movies that felt like it could very easily have been conceived as a 100% found footage endeavor, but the movie used it sparingly, and I might add effectively. You see, for me, it's like sweet tea. I can enjoy it, but I usually have to mix it with regular tea so that the sweetness isn't too much. In the same way, I think the idea of an in-movie footage has to be cut with the typical movie storytelling for the effect to work for me overall. And here, I feel like that's the case. I also thought some of the sound design in this was pretty nifty, even if overall it was a little over the top. I mean, seriously, how many jump sounds do we need in one movie? I can only assume the title of this movie is meant to be ironic, as the theater was blasted with windows closing, windows breaking, doors knocking, people clapping, corks popping, beds breaking, dogs barking, and chandeliers falling, just to name a few. And each time it follows creepy silence to a loud bang to get us to jump out of our seats. We get it already. You want us all to drop dead with a heart attack. But come on, these are the cheapest scares in the book. Find some original ways to make us grip our armrests and spill our popcorn instead of relying literally on just saying boo. Maybe some of this audio assault was meant to hide the fact that there really isn't much going on here story-wise. Our characters don't seem to grow, and it's hard to invest in any of them, to the point where the storytelling aspect of this just feels boring and even cliche. None of these themes of science interacting with the paranormal were fresh to me, and I think the movie suffers for it. At the end of the day, The Quiet Ones is a scary movie that relies on cheap stunts more than true dread to scare the audience. Even with a decent cast and some good acting, a tired story keeps it down at a C-. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. You can stay tuned for this review's best ever challenge here in a bit. But first, I want to throw some stuff up over here you can click on. If you want to subscribe, which I'd very much appreciate, you do that by clicking the big gray subscribe button. If you want to see more, I got my reviews ready for the Paul Walker movie Brick Mansions and Cameron Diaz, The Other Woman. You can also click the logo right up here to go to yourmoviefriend.com, where you can search by title for review. And finally, this review's best ever challenge. This is where you name the best movie ever in a particular category, and then also try to identify my choice. What is the best movie with an ironic title ever? Now, I know this is a little different, but this could be a lot of fun. For mine, I'm going with the one that involves what I believe to be the saddest horse death in the history of film. Drop your own answer and a guess at mine in the comments, and the first person to guess mine does get a point. Thanks, and please subscribe.